Protecting our children, making them feel safe. Those are top priorities for area law enforcement and our youth agencies. And that's why a new collaboration between Franklin County's Children's Services and the Sheriff's Office is being touted as an overwhelming success. So I am so happy today to welcome Caseworker Supervisor Maggie Griffin, as well as Deputy Jason Ratcliff and his canine companion, Kit. Thank you guys for being here.
Yep.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, Maggie, so this partnership fairly new still as far as it's concerned. So let's talk about this. And it's just a therapy dogs unit, right, that they had. Talk about how this came about.
Yeah, so our local sheriff's department actually came to us at Franklin County Children's Services and introduced their dogs, Kit here, as well as several others, Mattis and Woody and Stark, and the collaboration that we can join with them when we have traumatic events for kids. We see some really sad things on a daily basis with children and families, and so we are able to utilize them through this program to help serve those kids. You know, our team specifically has used it several times when we've had those traumatic events, and Kit and Mattis are just, I mean, they bring so much joy to these children. That, you know, anytime they're in our office, kids run up, hug the dogs. They could have just gone through something horrific, you know, any sort of trauma, from physical abuse to sexual trauma, and these dogs are here to just provide them with that support. And we're able to call them really anytime. I know I've called Sergeant Ratcliff myself to have him come over, and they really do make every effort to be there for our kids. We have a running Monday standing afternoon. Any Monday, they are at our office for any of our kids that come through the doors, and the staff. I mean, that's something.
You guys go through this trauma essentially with these kids,
absolutely.
right? I mean, in both of your jobs, you see children who, at any given point, right, they've had a rough time, they've had a rough life maybe, and what a big difference, right? That just, we feel like, you know, this simple act, this love of a dog. And Sheriff, you can kind of talk about this and seeing a child go up to Kit, who Kit lives with you, you know. Yes. She's a great dog, but having that interaction and seeing that, what does that do for you? Oh,
it just brings joy to my heart. There's so many kids out there in our community that are just hurting. Living in poverty, just all kinds of issues, and these dogs just help us bridge that gap and become the medium to open those doors to make our caseworkers' jobs easier.
So let's talk a little bit about the program. How long have you had this, and really, you know, what did Sheriff Baldwin see in making this happen? You know, what was he looking for? Yeah,
so the program was a vision of one of our deputies, who's now a handler in our program. She was looking at the positive effects that therapy dogs were having in our society and thought, why can't we do that at the Sheriff's Office? So she put a lot of time and research into that concept, put together a presentation, presented that to Sheriff Baldwin and our command staff. Sheriff Baldwin fell in love with the idea, gave us his full support, said make it happen, and within 2 weeks of that meeting, we had our first dog.
How cool is that? And we noticed, you know, Kit is not the only one. There's a few others, right? So how do you guys kind of get teamed up? Are you like, I need to be the lucky one to get one of these great dogs?
Yeah, right now it's just on a volunteer basis. So this program runs out of our community relations unit. So it's one of our job duties.
Gotcha.
So we just ask people if they would be interested in having a dog.
And then you guys got them, right?
Yeah.
There's how many? There's four?
There's four.
4 dogs currently. Okay. So is there a way to, for the public to support you? Because I found this incredible. I mean, this is not a taxpayer-funded program. This is, you mentioned volunteer donations, right?
Yeah. So since the beginning, we wanted this program to be self-sustaining. We've been able to run it that way for the past 2 years. So all the services, the vet care, the grooming, the food, the supplies are all donated by community partners.
That's awesome.
In addition to that, we also receive monetary donations for the program.
And then I know that you guys have social media too, Twitter, Instagram, all that kind of good stuff. So if somebody is interested in donating or even interested in finding more, you know, maybe they know somebody who could use this, right? A child in need, a child they've seen kind of struggling. I'm sure contacting either of your offices, they'd be able to get in touch with that.
Yes.
Okay, and Sheriff, so is this going to be something that, I mean, you guys hope to keep this long running, right? To keep it going for years and years and years to come?
Yes, that's our plan.
That's the hope. Okay, so also, is there like a waiting list? How does that work, Maggie, if somebody is out there and they're hoping?
To contact our agency, you can contact us 24/7, 365 days a year. If you have concerns a child is being abused or neglected, certainly give our agency a call. If you just need some help, you don't know where to turn to, we can point you in those directions. And we want to do that. We want to support your family in any way we can.
Right, and if the therapy dog is part
yes.
of it, right? Awesome for everybody. Okay, again, all that information up on screen, so if you want to donate, of course, or if you just have questions, want to learn more about it and helping somebody in your life, visit them, give them a call, and let them know. And thank you guys so much for being here.
Yes, thank you.